Yes, thank you. So at the right time, I'll be bringing him up so that he can also talk to us. But I really don't want us to spend too much time here. And immediately after this meeting, I needed to do something for me, because next week, Sunday, the 28th of April, it's not just a normal Zoom meeting like this. It's an Owambe Zoom meeting. It's a celebration night. It's actually a party that we are having next week, Sunday. And what are we celebrating? We're going to be celebrating the first 100 homeowners in the biggest luxury farm resort in Africa. And I want to believe that you are going to be one of them. If you're not yet a homeowner in that resort, I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that. And on that note, let me prepare the mind of our first landlord. Oh my God. Let me prepare the mind of our first landlord, who actually owns the whole avenue at Xtralarge Agritech City, in the person of our swagalicious farmer, Daddy Paul Enakireru. Are you here, sir? Oh my God, maybe network has thrown it. I saw him just now. Oh. Yes, Daddy Paul Enakireru, please be prepared. I'm going to call you in the next 2 minutes, and you will be the one to open the floor tonight. I'm thankful that you are here. I'm grateful to God that you're here tonight, and you're going to tell us a bit about your journey. I think Daddy has been now for like 7 years or so, and you're going to be telling us briefly about your experience at Xtralarge Farms, to the extent that you have a home and you are the first person to own a home in that resort, and you're inviting you're inviting other people to come also and be your neighbors at the Xtralarge Country Homes right inside the resort. So next week, Sunday, we are going to be celebrating the first 100 people who have already owned their homes or who are going to own their homes. And for the first time in the history of owning homes in the city, we're going to give everybody the opportunity to start this journey with as low as 1 million naira. Because ordinarily, you need about 10% of the cost of the house before you can even say, oh, I'm interested. But in the spirit of our first anniversary coming up on the 12th of June 12th is always a big day for us at Xtralarge. We believe in the vision of Nigeria. We believe in Nigeria. And that's why every June 12th, we celebrate it at Xtralarge in a special way. This year is going to be the first anniversary of the resort. Now, it doesn't mean that Xtralarge is 1 year old, though. Xtralarge is in the 16th year now. Right? But for that resort, it's going to be 1 year by the 12th of June. And that is why we want to celebrate in advance 100 people who are partnering with us to promote agricultural tourism in Nigeria through Xtralarge Farms and Resorts. Daddy Enakireru, if you are ready for me, I'd like you to open the door. Open the floor tonight. Let me just do a brief introduction.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
I hope you are hearing me. I am from a distance, so sometimes the network.
Let me quickly introduce you officially. Ambassador Enakireru is an engineer in the maritime sector, in the oil and gas sector. He's a father, he's a grandfather, he's a teacher, he's a counselor, he's a lover of 40 million generous person. And we are so fortunate to have him in the Xtralarge family as a grand, not just member or but ambassador of Xtralarge Farms. He owns an Xtralarge center by himself. He opened the center by himself in the city of Agbara in Ogun State, even though he's working offshore now in Oron in Delta State, but he's always here with us. He's been able to go with Xtralarge to different places. I think we were in Canada together at the time. We were in Israel together at the time. We were in Jordan, I think UK, so he's a fantastic, and he's an elder statesman, someone who believes strongly in the future of agriculture, food, healthy living, and empowerment that we are offering at Xtralarge Farms. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me make specially welcome our Swagalicious daddy, Paul.
Thank you, my Swagalicious MD. I don't know what to say. You have finished everything. What do I say now? Such a small little man that you have brought up with so much accolade. I don't know what to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank you all. I want to thank our chairman, chief executive officer. I want to thank our MD, Xtralarge Farms. I want to thank our governor generals, our governors, our ambassadors, all who have actually been putting much efforts to see that this one beautiful family is always making it and progressing by the day. I would want to say it's indeed a great pleasure on my part to be part of this particular family. Like you rightly said, I've been with this family since 2000, and the very day I became part of this particular family, up till this particular time, I would say Xtralarge has indeed impacted a lot into the lives of my family, my immediate family, and by extension, Xtralarge family. When I came into this particular family, Xtralarge, I first met with the MD.
Permit me to mute everybody, sir. 1 minute, sir. Please permit me to mute everybody, and then you unmute yourself, sir. Because of the noise. Yes. Okay. Yes. Sorry about that. I can see some people are just, oh my, I can't find you again. Daddy Paul, please, can you raise your hand so I can just unmute you? Oh.
Can you hear?
Yes, you can hear. Yes, okay, I found it. Okay, thank you very much, sir. You're a co-host. Yes, sir, so you can do and undo, sir. All right, thank you.
So thank you very much. So I can now lower my hand now, isn't it?
Yes.
Let me do this.
I've done that.
I hope. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. So, like I said, my journey started somewhere early part of 2018 when I stepped into the office of Xtralarge. In fact, it's really very, no, I wouldn't say funny, but it's indeed the work of God that somehow I have to be in Xtralarge, because initially I actually wasn't invited per se. I just got a message on my WhatsApp. I always continue to say that particular person that sent a message on my WhatsApp in 2018 that actually led me to the office of Xtralarge. Up till today, Xtralarge, I have face-to-face. But do you know one interesting thing? Despite the fact that I've not seen the person who really introduced me via the WhatsApp message, he has introduced me into a very wonderful family. Today, I have had so many the leaders who are actually taking me along. We have the chairman who had actually the CEO and the MD who had actually made one to feel like made one to feel at home. One beautiful family. Needless to say that the family has actually made life so interesting. We've made some visits, so close. We are together, like she mentioned. in the introductory part. We've just been going around touring parts of the world, just like one big family. And that actually motivated me to say, apart from my actually having the food network, other investments I really want to go into. And as much as I can with the little God had actually given to me, I made sure that whatever thing I want to do, I really pray to God. Like the MD gave me advice, and everything has actually, God has actually been answering prayers, and I have actually been progressing and growing with Xtralarge. Now to the home ownership. And when she asked me whether I'll be interested, I told her, yes, I'll be interested. And I was really interested because all along the line, the foundation that has been laid, my experience with the family has been one that 100% integrity is there, loyalty towards everyone in that particular family is there. So I had to put my all in it. I told her that even if it requires, if it means making sure that all other investments are actually gathered together so that I can do that. Once the opportunity was given to me, are you still hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you, though it's fainting once in a while.
Okay. So the moment that opportunity was actually given to me, I knew very well that this was an opportunity God also had opened up for me. And I went into it. And that is why I told them I would go immediately, even though a small man, the little we have, start from somewhere. I started also with the 2-bedroom apartment. And I know very well that that is not where I'm actually going to. Hoping that someday, many other things will come up again. So, and when that very day, I remember June, when I was actually handed over the key, giving this opportunity that, yes, you are now a landlord in Xtralarge Farms and Resorts. I also told all those in the attendance, my governor generals, my governors, my ambassadors, I said, this is just a starting point. All of us in the rank of leadership, all of us in Xtralarge, all members of Xtralarge will own. The sign is already there. Like the MD is already saying that today we are unfolding at least 100 persons who will be or are already preparing to be able to be part of this one. So I'm not living in isolation. I'm living among people who will continue to make life more enjoyable. I'm living among people who make me be able to enjoy my complete retirement and enjoy life to the full in Xtralarge Resorts home, the farms and resorts. And that is where I desire to be. And I'm soon going to be there. Thank you very much for this opportunity you've given to us. See you. I say thank you. God will continue to progress your cause. MD, I say thank you very much. My governor generals and governors, I thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. I'd like to also add that even though Daddy does not like to talk too much, I want to let you know he's a rice farmer, he's a fish farmer, he's a cassava farmer, he's a plantain farmer, he's a in fact, I cannot begin to count how many farm packages he has signed up with Xtralarge Farms. He's an Agritech City Millionaires Club member as well. He's a food club member. He's an holiday club member. Literally, what our daddy here does is anything Xtralarge is doing, he just wants to be part of it. And to the glory of God, 6 years down the line, there has been no cause for regret. There has been no cause for alarm. Telling you about the integrity that is at work through God in Xtralarge Farms. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you. God bless you. Although some people wanted to see your face.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can read in the comment section. Some people are asking to see your face.
No. There is nobody that has that baritone in Xtralarge. So if you know hear the baritone, you will know the face.
Yeah, it's because of the new people. We have a lot of new people tonight. Anyways, if you like to share it to let them see your face, no problem. But if not, I think we're okay for now. Thank you, and thank you once again. So I want to briefly just tell us a little.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir. We really appreciate you, sir. All right. So for the benefit of people who are joining us for the first time and do not really know much about Xtralarge Farms, I'd like to take 10 minutes to just briefly introduce who we are at Xtralarge Farms to you. So Xtralarge Farms is a duly registered food and agricultural company right here in Nigeria under the Corporate Affairs Commission. We have been in agri business now for 16 years, but we opened our doors to the public, to anyone who has passion for agriculture and food in the year 2015. And to the glory of God, we started with 17 members at that time, and today we're numbering over 122,000 plus people from about 5 different continents of the world. We have our major head office in Songota in Ogun State, and business offices all around. We have business major head office in Lagos, 82 Allen Avenue in Ikeja. We have business offices and sales centers across Lagos. We have in Magodo. In case you are in those areas, you can just begin to note them down. We have in Magodo, we have in Mowe, we have in Magboro, we have in Ibadan, going like that. Then coming back, we have Matikorodu, we have in Isolo, we have in Onikeyaba, we have in Lekki, we have, just like that. And if we are not anywhere you are, you also have the opportunity to start up Xtralarge in your own locality. That is how we operate. So the moment you become a member of Xtralarge Farms, it gives you an opportunity to also be the Xtralarge in your environment. Once you're registered, the business becomes yours as well, and you can also operate just like we are doing. It's a very large family we are building, and God has been helping us to build over the years, and it's basically centered around 4 or 5 things. Number one is farming easy. So we know over our years of experience, especially coming into Nigeria and having to start up a farming venture, we know that it is not an easy task. We've faced a lot of challenges. We have crossed a lot of hurdles. We have faced a lot of disappointments. Sourcing for farmlands, paying for your land that they don't want you to take possession, getting laborers to work on your farm, sourcing for what is the right thing to plant or to go into, to venture into in agriculture at the right time that can bring you profits. How to manage post-harvest losses, which is one of the major challenges that African farmers have. You stress to plant, you stress to harvest, you can't get sales on time, and your product starts, spoiling and then becomes a waste, all those things, So as we went through all those things in about 9 years, we discovered that no, God blesses you to be a blessing. God raises you so that you can raise others. So we decided that we are going to be a shoulder that anybody who is interested, who has passion in agriculture in Nigeria, can actually lean on and say, okay, let's do this together. And that was why we opened the Xtralarge farming community. We actually pioneered, you can check in the history of Nigeria, to the glory of God, we pioneered digital agricultural farming in Nigeria in the year 2015. And to the glory of God, some others have joined, have come in after that time, but we remain the only company standing. We remain the only company that has been doing digital agricultural farming in about 9 years now, and we are still standing, and we will forever keep standing to the glory of God. So we're talking about how you can farm easy. We're talking about how you have access to good quality food. So everything we are producing at Xtralarge are staple foods that Nigerians eat. Your rice, your beans, your yam flour, your locust beans, your palm oil, your soya oil, your groundnut oil, your plantain flour, beans, and all those things, but without chemicals. Now, we understand perfectly the hazard, the negative effects of consuming foods with chemicals. We know what it does to the system. So we decided from the onset, from the right beginning, that we're going to make a change in our own little way. We're going to ensure that people have access to good quality food without any form of chemical. So when I say without any form of chemical, it means that even from the cultivation process at the farm, do we use fertilizers? Yes, but organic fertilizers. Fertilizers that are so safe that you can actually put your hands in it and lick it. You can't do that with NPK, you know. So waste, cow dungs, chicken poo, rabbit urine, waste from plants and all that, we put them together and we use them for our farm processes, and our foods come out very, very good and healthy. Now, every food that you consume has a healing virtue, but the moment you're eating food that are too rich in chemicals, they, instead of coming to your system to give you nutrients, they begin to damage certain things in your health and cause problems. So that's why we say you farm easy with Xtralarge Farms. You eat healthy so that you can live healthy. So those are 4 cardinals: farming easy, eating healthy, living healthy is one of our core at Xtralarge, because we strongly believe that there is no how you will eat healthy and you will not live healthy. And then we also talk about making money. So, you know, money is very important. No matter how rich you are, you need to stabilize, you need to continue to move ahead in life. So we ensure that we have different platforms and opportunities for people to make money, you know, in Xtralarge Farms. And those platforms now comes in about 22 to 23 different ways. With Xtralarge, ways you can make money. Because of our time today, we may not be able to go into all, but for all those who are interested, I'm going to give you a number where you can just send us a message to, and we can send you videos, you know, explainer videos about all the different avenues of making money with Xtralarge Farms. But in a nutshell, let me try to just give you a little out of them. You can make money in farming with Xtralarge. There are some farm packages we have from time to time, and we announce them. So if you like to be a part of those packages, you join us, you make payment for the packages, we do the farming on your behalf. And when it's time to harvest, we sell, and we make the remittances into your bank account. You can make money with that. Different types of farm packages we have. Though at the moment, we do not have too many, because all the people who have been on them in about 9 years, 8 years, 7 years now, nobody's getting out. Everybody's talking it, and everybody's like, no, this one, now Mario, we are not leaving this place. All right. So also because of you know, expansion is not really easy. And at Xtralarge, we don't just expand without knowing why we're expanding. Once we want to expand, there must be a reason why we're expanding. So there are different opportunities on that aspect. We also have opportunities to make money in food business. Even from the food you are eating as a member with Xtralarge Farms, you are making money. The one you are eating in your own house, because as a member, everybody has a dashboard where you can go to your dashboard from your phone, from your computer, anywhere you are in the world, and you make purchase for your food products, and you're giving a commission because you are a member. Then you can also go ahead to also begin to be a distributor. In Xtralarge, we call it super dealership. So you can be a dealer, you can be a super dealer in our food products, not only because you want to make money, but because you want to rescue lives. And that is why we always say that anybody who is a super dealer in Xtralarge Farms is a rescue agent. We have seen, we have heard, we have witnessed over the years, people come out of very, very, very life-threatening situations, health situations, just by staying healthy on our food products. We do not have any drugs to offer you. We just show you what we know and what we have. We keep researching and researching and researching every day about food. And once people stay on it, you discover that testimonies are the results. We've had people come here with very deadly health challenges, and they just ate their way out of their health issues. I am a living witness. I ate my way out of fatty liver, which is a life-threatening disease, and it's a disease that doesn't really go away like that. But with food, I was able to overcome it. Our CEO ate his way out of glaucoma. He was diagnosed with glaucoma close to about 15 years ago, and just eating healthy, staying focused on what to do, and the different gifts that God has given to us within the Xtralarge family, our radish, our different type of drinks. These are just things that we fetch from the farm, leaves, plants, food that we put together at the farm. And as it is blessing us, we don't keep it to ourselves. We also tell others about it. So you can also make money through those avenues. You're eating, you're making money. You are selling by becoming a distributor. Anywhere you are in the world, you're making money. You also have an opportunity to be a foodie agent. A foodie agent is somebody who is selling but doesn't really need to have the physical products in their hands before they sell. So everybody has a link where you can just click, and just tell somebody about the food products. Oh, I'm a member of Xtralarge Farms and I'm taking this much food and it's doing this to my system. And the other person also goes ahead to buy the food products, and you're earning as if you actually bought the product to sell. So those are different opportunities also that we have. Then we have a food club. The major reason why we created the food club from the beginning was because we discovered that we have a very different thing to offer to the public. So people are used, especially in Nigeria, especially in Africa, people are used to, you want food, you go to the market and you buy. Now the market is a dumping place for every farmer. Anybody, anywhere can bring anything there. So, but at Xtralarge, we said we do not want to take our products to the farm, to the market, because the people who will be consuming our products first need to understand and appreciate the value of the quality of products they are going to be getting. So what we did from the onset was to first create a community, build a nation where we can educate people about the importance of eating healthy, not just eating healthy. So it took us time to be able to build that community and explain to the people and let them understand that if you take food that are void of chemicals, your system is going to be perfect. High blood pressure, diabetes, glaucoma, arthritis, stroke, and different, even eye challenges, different type of things will be a thing of the past if you can just have access to good quality food products. And that's what we've been doing over the years. To the glory of God, and we have amazing results to show for it. So you can make money on that as well. Whether you are eating it, whether you're referring to somebody, whether you are buying to sell locally and internationally, you can make money. You can also make money in tourism with Xtralarge Farms. Now, what brought about tourism? So as you heard, Xtralarge is a food and agricultural company. So what about tourism? How did we come about having a resort? What is the connection between agriculture and food business, and then tourism? What exactly are these people doing? Okay, so this is the answer. From the beginning, we have a passion, we had the passion, and we still do now, to wear a new apparel for agriculture, not only in Nigeria, but Africa as a whole. So when we came into farming, we discovered that agriculture was wearing a very dirty, unappealing, disrespectful apparel. So imagine when I say disrespectful, unappealing, and dirty, the picture you have in your mind, even you as I'm talking, as you're listening to me right now, the picture you have in your mind when you hear the mention of somebody being addressed as a farmer is definitely not somebody like me talking to you now. The picture you have in your head about the mention of a farmer is one short man or one tall, dark man, bent, haggard, very hungry, wearing torn clothes, cannot have good roof over his head, cannot take care of his family, all because he's a farmer. And the question is it a sin to be a farmer? if the farmer doesn't go to the farm and provide food for the whole community, how does everybody live? So why does the farmer have to be at the receiving end of all the suffering? So we said, no, we are going to try in our own little way. We will work, we will ensure, we will keep doing it to ensure that farming becomes a thing of pride, and change that apparel that agriculture is wearing at the moment and wear a more decent, appealing, and respectful apparel for agriculture in Nigeria. I think I need to let everybody unmute. If you feel like clapping, just clap. Yes, if you feel like
Wow.
we said,
Wow.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Always on point, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. So, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is, agriculture was not wearing such a good apparel. Nobody wanted to be identified as a farmer. To the glory of God, we have about 122,000 members plus from Nigeria, from the US, from France, from UK, Canada, everywhere, who now swagalliciously identify themselves as farmers with Xtralarge Farms, just because of the way we are now repackaging, rebranding agriculture. So also we have been able to implant that dream in the minds of over, I can't even count, because we've had hundreds of schools come for excursion at Xtralarge Farms. We see the children coming to the farm. The first thing you ask them, would you like to be a farmer? They all say no. They say, God forbid. And then we take them around the farm, we show them, we do stuff with them, we encourage them. And in maybe 2-3 hours after the excursion, they're leaving the farm, we ask them again, would you like to be a farmer? And then the answer is yes. So we could just close like that, to be honest. We could just close like that, because that alone is a dream come true for us. How can a child come in saying it never wants to be a farmer, and under 2 or 3 hours of encounters, of an encounter with us, of going around at our farms and seeing how things are being done, and the child just has a change of mind? We've also seen a lot of people who will say, farming, I did this, I did that, it swallowed my money, I got my fingers burned, blah, blah, blah. I will never do anything called farming again. And then when they come in contact with Xtralarge Farms, under few weeks, few months, they have an encounter with us, they do business with us, they eat our food, they come to our farm. And in a very short while, you see them all changing what they used to say. They didn't want to be interested in farming before, but now they're interested in farming. I must also be quick to point out that it doesn't mean that we don't face challenges. As a matter of fact, even right now, we're facing challenges. Life is all about hurdles. You cross one, it moves you to the next level. But it doesn't mean that you should just say that is the end of the road. So that was why we established the farm resort, basically for 2 reasons. Number one, we want to be able to present a place to the whole world where it will be a farm, yes, but it will be a farm of pride. It will be a farm that you want to visit. Most people don't want to go to the farm because you're thinking about going to the farm, you're thinking about one hot, how the sun will beat your head, how that you want to sit, you have to sit on a stone, or you have to sit on bamboo and all those things, and life is so difficult, you can't even find water to drink and all those things. So we said we are going to start from there. We are going to make a paradise in a farm. And that's what brought out the idea of the resort. We are going to bring out a paradise in a farm. Then secondly, we, the 2 directors of Xtralarge Farms, my husband and I, as we continued the farming business over the years, many times we go to the farm and we have to stay late and there is nowhere to sleep and all that. And if it's concerning major operations, if you leave the farm and go, before you come back the second day, your workers may have done terrible things. So we just have to hang on. So we said, no, we have to have a place in a farm whereby you are not in a hurry to go back home. So even if you stay in the farm for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 1 year, even if need be, you will not miss home. Everything you need will be there. That was the second reason of having the Xtralarge Resort. Number 3, we as a family in Xtralarge. I just told you we are over 122,000 members right now, to the glory of God, from all over the world. We want a place where we can call a family home, that every one of us in the Xtralarge family, we can say this is our home. So from Nigeria, from Japan, from America, from Kuwait, from Canada, from Australia, every part of the world, you know, oh, I'm a member of Xtralarge Farms. I have a home. Even if you didn't buy a house there, that resort is a home for all of us. And to the glory of God, since the inception of the resort last year, at least few people that have been, when I say few, thousands of people that have been able to come to that resort and have a view, they've all been able to see that, yes, this is a place. This is a place. How do you explain that you're in the farm and you're sleeping in, yes, you will go to the farm. Yes, you will see all the farm settlements and all that. But when you finish your day's work from the farm and you're coming into your accommodation area, everything is just so beautiful. Everything is just so clean. Everything is just so comfortable. You sleep on your bed and it sinks out all the stress of the day. You know, it sinks out all the, you're so floating on the bed and you're looking for your body. Am I still in the world, or I've already crossed to heaven? It's time for you to eat. You have access to the best of food. Fresh, the freshest of the fresh. You're eating fresh food. You are breathing fresh air. There is no pollution there. You know, you want to relax. You can just 2 minutes outside your room, you're already at the swimming pool. You can have a very nice place to swim. Everything is clean. Everything is decent. There is no unnecessary noise. You want to play some games, you have the game area. You can go and play your game. You want to do some exercise, there's an aerobic center where you can, you know, have your exercise. You want to take a walk. For as long, somebody like me, when I'm praying, I like to be going and coming out. You can take a prayer walk for 2 hours, 3 hours, and you will not need to meet anybody. You're just going and you're enjoying yourself. You know, you want to have a nice view of nature again. There's a waterfall at the back. You want to see animals. There are so many animals around you. You see goats, you see cows, you see donkey, you see animal, you see camel, you see horse, you see geese, you see ostrich, you see tortoise. You know, there are too many things, you know, that encourages you about nature, and you will just be at peace. But don't forget, it is still a farm. That is why we do not ever make the mistake of calling the Xtralarge Resort an hotel, because it is not an hotel. It is not a guest house. It is a farm resort. The bottom line of it all is that you are coming to a farm. And we have now seen people who came there, even that didn't intend to be interested in farming, but they just came to the resort for one reason or the other. But coming across, you are passing through this way, you are seeing corn farms. The other side, you are seeing cassava farms. You go to the end there, you see palm plantations, you know, acres. You go to the other side, you see yam farm, you see, you know, palm wine, fresh palm wine we are tapping from the tree. You are walking along the way, you are seeing heads of cattle all over the place. It reminds you, there's this blessedness that comes, you know, with relating with nature like that. And we are so fulfilled. Now, I'm going to be telling you about the business side of that very, very shortly after this introduction. And, you know, so it's not just about agriculture. It's not just about tourism. It's a fusion of agriculture and tourism together. And that makes it very, very special. Now, let me give you a very good news tonight. There's a very big event that we're going to be having in 5 countries every year. We're already speaking with the UK government. We are speaking with the Canadian government as we speak. We're speaking with the American government as we speak. We are speaking with the government of the UAE and one other country I don't want to mention because we've not finalized talks with them. And they are so crazy about our idea. Like, are you guys for real? Where have you been hiding? You know, and this we have in our hand is what we are showcasing to the world, because the world will never tell you the good things that are happening in Nigeria. They will always tell you about the Boko Haram, about the headsmen, about this, about that. Meanwhile, beautiful things are happening in this country. So we are inviting everyone to please join us. Let's make Nigeria great again. As we talk about agriculture, we continue to talk about our food, we continue to talk about our healthy living, which is why we are doing now, almost every month, there's a program we call the 8 Days Health Marathon. What do we do in the 8 Days Health Marathon? It's 8 days of you agreeing and aligning with God, who is your creator, about your health. So in those 8 days, you are not taking anything chemicalized into your system. We just finished one today, and I have torrents of messages on my phone. People are just sending prayers. They said they couldn't believe in just 8 days. Somebody said he has his high blood pressure at 148. And he checked, as at on Thursday, he checked, he was already at 116 or so. You know, somebody was telling me today that all her life she has been battling with obesity, and she's lost about 3-point-something kg in just 8 days. Somebody says her arthritis has become so bad that she just sits in one place, but she noticed that this week she could go to the toilet and come back by herself in just 8 days. So these are the things that makes us happy. These are the things that drives us at Xtralarge, and this is what we are calling you to come and be part of. Now, the good thing, as you see, about everything that Xtralarge has to do is that, yes, we are offering value. Yes, we are changing lives. We are creating impact. But at the same time, everybody who is partnering with us are also making money. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. We are doing all the things we're supposed to do, yet we are making money. I like to stop on this introduction right now, and I don't like to make empty presentations. I like to feel you. I want to know that I'm talking to people and that you are here with me. So I'm going to unmute everybody right now. I want to hear your voices.
Yes, we thank God for what you've told us so far. We thank God.
Thank you very much for the detailed presentation.
Thank you. Thank you, ma.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We enjoy you.
Very much. Can I hear
God will continue to bless you.
Xtralarge Farms?
God
bless
Xtralarge. God bless Xtralarge. Xtralarge will continue to grow from strength to strength.
Xtralarge for life.
Thank you. Your vision is actually updated.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We really appreciate it. So in the next 10 minutes now, I'll round up on our health talk issue. And then we take another 20 minutes to talk about how you can partner with us. Now, this is a 31 trillion naira untapped market in the Nigerian economy, agricultural tourism. It's so new, it's so strange. I remember when we went to do the registrations and all that with the corporate affairs, they had to give us a pioneer status because it's not existing. It's not I don't know how to put it. It's not existing in their pattern of business registration. So they had to create a pioneer status for us. We mentioned food spiritual. They were like, "What's the meaning of food spiritual? What do you mean by food spiritual?" We said, "Oh, it's just a place where people can just eat their way out of sickness." They're like, you won't be giving them drugs. Say, no drugs, it's food. And they wanted to prove it to them. It took us about a year to prove it to them, and many of them, we have so many director generals of, especially their wives now who are members of Xtralarge, just because of the test period. They wanted us to prove things to them about how people can eat their way truly out of, illnesses without taking drugs. I'm not saying drugs are not good, but we were able to prove that to them to the glory of God. So 10 minutes is going to be about our health marathon program. We just ended one today. Some people were not able to get their products when we started last week. So some of them have gotten now, some of them will get in this new week and be able to start their own marathon by next week Sunday, which is the 28th. And then another batch is also coming up for specific issues. Even from this next Sunday, we have a specific issue that you are battling with. We have, to the glory of God, food remedies to every health challenge that you have. And somebody is here, you're not sick, but you don't want to be sick. And sometimes we also need to detoxify our system, because there are a lot of toxic substances that come into our bodies from the food we eat, from what we apply on our body, from the air we breathe in, from pollution all around the place. And we have to be intentional about taking care of ourselves, by detoxifying. So it doesn't mean that you are joining the marathon because you're sick. You may also join the marathon just to detoxify your system. So if you have not done that, you still have an opportunity to join us. We're starting another one on the 28th, which is next week Sunday, and then another one again on the 5th of May. Somebody's hand is raised. Let me quickly attend and hear what that person has to say before we move on. And then by 9:30, by God's grace, that's in about 36 minutes, it will be time for question and answers. So please start preparing your questions, start preparing everything you want to ask, so that in 30 minutes after the presentation, we can be out of here. But don't forget, I have a video I'm going to show you very, very soon, just after this question or this person's hands raised. Mr. Oluwafemi Bayegun, your hand is raised, sir. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. Mr. Oluwafemi Bayegun, your hand is raised. Do you want to say something?
Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Yeah, good evening, and good evening to the family. Yeah, please, I want to ask you a question. I'm happy to join you because this is my first time. We spoke on phone last time, and so many questions, but okay. I don't want to take many times. One, when you say about being a distributor or whatever, is it kind of you supplying, or the person is paying upfront, or is a kind of a motivation that your arrangement that you make to, like, people that is outside, it's not easy to just come over and pick some product from you and distribute or to sell on your behalf for having commission. So how does it go? That is one. And two, on the project, like extending the farm, like somebody that is not around, maybe it has a plot of land or some land or whatever in one or local places. Are you working on behalf of that? Can that person submit the land to you personally? You work on it, or there's kind of arrangement to assist the person when he's not physically present over there?
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you. So let me start from the last question. Talking about if you have a land in your own locality or wherever, and you are not around to handle the farm by yourself, how can Xtralarge help you? So becoming a member of Xtralarge Farm, the best we can do for you is to, number one, you can send somebody over for training at our farm, and we can train them. We can train them. Many of our trainings we even do for free, Then they can also do internships with us so that they can, also come and learn and know how we also do, so that they can also go and do this. Then we also offer consultancy services. However, we cannot help you farm on your own farmland. Presently, Xtralarge has about 14 different farm locations. And the Xtralarge Resort, the agri-tech city that we are talking about today, is the 14th farm location, So managing all these farms is not easy at all. Sourcing for farm laborers to work on your farms is not easy at all. Securing these farmlands is not easy at all. So we already have enough on our hands, and we will not be able to promise you that we will follow you to go and do on your own farmlands. However, what we do is we want to have everything we are doing under our supervision. So if anybody is interested in farming with us, so you have the farmland is inside our own farm estates, and you are just paying for the specific farm projects to be done on them. And when we harvest and we sell, there will be an agreed percentage of what you're earning and then that's what you earn at the end of the farming venture. Then the first question you ask is about reseller and distributorship opportunities. So once you become a member of Xtralarge Farms, guess what? To become a member, a food and farming club member, we call it Xtralarge Food Network. To become a member for life costs you just 15,000 naira. That's about $15. Just 15,000 naira, less than 11 pounds for people in Britain, you know. So, and that makes you a member for life. Now, if you want to begin to sell Xtralarge products, maybe as a distributor, as a super dealer or stuff, so you already have the platform on your back and you just notify that you intend to be a super dealer, we enlist you as one with no extra cost. With no everything about Xtralarge is not about money, it's about the passion. So when we see people who have passion, we always go the extra length to encourage them. So you can just begin to buy your products. You can start with as low as 1 carton, 2 cartons. In fact, most times you just discover that you didn't intend to do it that much, but you just find yourself doing it because people will be asking you. People will not let you rest. Oh, that thing you gave me. I've seen people, come to Nigeria, just get some products for themselves, and then maybe out of happiness and excitement, when they get back to their location abroad, they share to a few people and problem starts. They're like, no, you just have to get me that. You just have to get me, you just have to get me that. And that's how they end up becoming, distributors. So distributorship at Xtralarge is very easy. Nobody's asking you to go and bring 1 million, 10 million, 15 million. No, you can just start as little as you can, and you can grow it as you can. Because the issue about our food products is that we don't preserve them we don't use chemical preservatives. So we only preserve them in the natural way. So we don't always advise people to buy too much to stock, so that it doesn't get spoiled. Expiry dates for our products, some are 6 months, some are 5 months, some depending on the product, some are 8 months, some are 1 year. So it doesn't mean that maybe after the expiry date is best before on the product. It doesn't mean that the product has actually gone bad. But we're just trying to tell you that at least that's the length of time we can be sure that there is nothing wrong with the product, because we didn't preserve them with any chemical preservatives at all. I hope I've answered your question. Thank you, Mr. Maegun. If you have more questions, please feel free to chat. 2 numbers I'm going to give out tonight. So you want to know about becoming a member of Xtralarge Farms. You want to get registered with just your 15,000. Even if you don't understand it fully, 15,000 will not kill anybody. 15,000 cannot kill you, but you will discover that what you're going to gain from this 15,000 is forever. Plus, you're a registered member once in a lifetime. You don't pay annually. You don't renew your membership. You're a member, you're registered, and that's all. Just 15,000. You want to know more about that? The right number to call or chat for that one from tomorrow morning is 070 88496478. Because of our time, I will not be able to go into all the depths of what the membership is all about. But as you have heard, you cannot have access to our food if you're not a member of Xtralarge Farms. You can't have access to our trainings if you're not a member of Xtralarge Farms. You cannot be a distributor if you're not a member of Xtralarge Farms. So many things you can't do with us if you are not a member of Xtralarge Farms. And being a member of Xtralarge Farms just costs you 15,000 naira only. You're interested in becoming a member with a one-off payment of 15,000 naira. You need to get back to whoever sent you this invite tonight. Somebody invited you to this meeting tonight. Somebody has spoken to you about Xtralarge at one time or the other before, because you need a sponsor to register you. Please get back to that person. But for all our friends that came from Facebook and stuff, just call this number and then we will, put you through. But please only call or chat that number tomorrow morning. The person on that number is not available tonight. You can just leave a message right now and the person will attend to you tomorrow. For people outside the country, it's +234 70 88 0814-96478. I want to believe that somebody is helping me to type that in the chat area. And if you're in Nigeria, it's also 070-8849-6478. You can call that number, you can WhatsApp that number. That is the correct number that will help you get registered. Okay, so briefly, let me just wrap up. I have just 6 more minutes to talk about food and health, and then we go to home ownership and the special promo that we are having. Watch out for a fantastic video coming up just after now, and then you're going to be swept off your feet. Okay, so talking about our health, I want to specially invite everybody here tonight to please come on a health journey with us at Xtralarge. I tell you, I do not care the name of whatever health challenge that you're going through at the moment. I do not care the location that you're watching us from tonight. But all I know is that there is power in our food. And we want to launch you. We want to welcome you into a family of healthy living people. People who live healthy by just eating healthy. And we want you to start that journey by joining our 8 days health marathon. The 8 days health marathon is not about fasting. We are not fasting, even though indirectly we are fasting. Indirectly we are fasting because when you stop food from 6, 7 p.m. in the night, and the next time you're eating the next day is about 10 a.m., you are fasted. Let me tell you the truth, okay? So, but these 8 days, I want to honestly just invite everybody listening to me right now tonight to come on that journey, and please invite at least 5 friends to join our next 8 days health marathon. So for people who are outside the country, you will not be able to join next Sunday, so you can join from the 5th. So you make your order from tomorrow, we send your products to you, and you'll be able to start. 8 days health marathon is, number 1, being intentional about detoxifying our system first. So the first set of things we do during the 8 days health marathon, within the 8 days, we always start on a Sunday and end on a Sunday, is that we want to first flush out our system, get rid of all the, free radicals, toxic substances and all that in our system. And we are just eating and drinking that. Excuse me. There's something you do by 5 a.m., there's something you do by 6 a.m., there's something you do by 8 a.m., 10, 12, and they're just food. Everyday food that you know. But there are some of them you will not be able to get in the open market because they are special formulations by Xtralarge. So you order those ones and it costs you just 20,000 naira. We get a pack, 2 bottles of our radish juice. We get 1 bottle of our fortified drink and 1 bottle of our crash drink. So we send all those ones to you and you run your health marathon. The 8 days journey you will do with us will now tell you whether this is a family you're supposed to stay in connection with or not. I won't say more than that. So for everyone who is interested also in joining us for the 8 days health marathon, please get back to whoever added you to this meeting tonight or who sent you the link to this meeting tonight, or simply just send right now as you're watching, send, I'm interested in the marathon. 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 Just send it to that same number I called, 070-8849-6478. So we'll find a way to connect you to whoever added you to this meeting tonight, so everything can be, regularized. But I want to tell you and assure you that we here are eating our way to wellness. We are eating our way out of untimely death. We are eating our way out of pain and all discomforts, and we are encouraging you to do the same. And don't do that alone. Please make sure you invite somebody. So from tomorrow morning, we are starting our next set of trainings for the people who are starting either on the 28th or on the 5th, so that they can also join us in this healthy living campaign. I'd like to take just 1 or 2 questions about that. We have 2 minutes to do that, so that by 9:10, we're talking about owning a house in the biggest luxury farm resort in Africa. 2 questions only, please. All right, I have those 2 hands raised already, and that will just be all. That will just be all. The first person, I don't know your name. I'm sorry. Honor RMONX1. I'm not sure, but I have Adekunle Lukman Adefolaho. All right. Can you unmute yourself, sir?
Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, sir,
for the wonderful presentation. I need clarification about the sponsor that you mentioned.
Okay.
I remembered I watched your interview with Kola Olotu,
Okay.
and I got your number from that interview, and I reached out to you.
Okay.
And you sent me the link today.
Okay.
Yesterday or 3 days ago, and you sent a reminder this afternoon as well too.
Okay.
So in that case, how do I navigate around that?
So you chat me back.
Okay.
Yes. So
okay,
for
thank you
everybody
very much, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, sir. So for everybody that came through Kola Lotu, you came from Facebook, you came from our social media adverts, our number that you have been chatting before is the same number you continue to chat. So we are the ones that invited you and will continue to, guide you. But there are some other people here, even like you, Mr. Lukman. I want to believe, God, that when you're joining this meeting next week, Sunday, especially because you're having a very large Sunday, I want to believe you're going to invite at least 10 friends to this meeting next week. So when you invite them next week, anything they want to do with us, they have to go through you.
Okay, ma.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
They will have to go through you next week. And I also want to believe that you would have also joined before next week. So as those people are joining through you, there's also a little appreciation from Xtralarge. You will be so surprised. There's a little appreciation that we are going to send to you as well to say, oh, thank you for telling your friends about Xtralarge, and now that I have joined, there's something dashboard waiting for you. That's something, people, let me shock you. That's something with this journey of 15,000 we're starting today. That something is over ₦1 million in food items free. That something is over ₦1 million cash free. That something is going to give you a free plot of land to do farming, and it will be yours for life, free. That little appreciation I just spoke about now is going to end up giving you a 3-bedroom bungalow if you are able to pursue it to the international stage of this food club membership. Like I said, because of our time, we'll not be able to go into too much details of that, but it starts just step by step. Registration is 15,000 for everybody. Nobody ever registers with more than, in fact, it just recently became 15,000. We started with 5,000 about 8 years ago. Then later it became 5,800. Then later it became 8,500. Then later it became 10,000. And now it's 15,000. But those that registered when it was 5,000, they are still members today and they don't have to pay extra. You've registered, you're registered for life. So everyone who wants to register tonight, there are 2 options. Number 1 option is, please chat the number that sent you this Zoom link tonight. Whether you saw it in a group, go and say it in the group now. I want to register for the food club now. Somebody will chat you and guide you. If a friend sent you the link, chat that person, or oh yeah, I want to register now. If you got it from us, actually, if you got it from my number, chat me also, and I will put you through. Thank you so much. The second question is from Honor RMO. Before we go to how you become a homeowner, I'm so excited about that one. Honor RMO, you have the floor.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening,
My
sir.
name is Shegu Moroti.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for your presentation.
Yes, I really need to give you a round of applause. Yes.
Thank you very much. Actually, I was introduced to this group by a friend, and I was supposed to join the last marathons, but we paid. I reside in Ikorodu. I actually pay for myself and my wife, but unfortunately, the package did not come on time, so we couldn't join. So eventually, they gave me one of the package, and they said we should expect the second one so that we can join the next marathon, which I'm in.
Okay.
So we are in Ikorodu. I don't know in terms of logistics. I don't know how we're going to handle it or where's the office, so that because I'm interested to be part of it, to register and be a life member.
Okay.
And again, for the resort in Ogun State, I want to ask, is there any arrangement for, what's it called, whereby somebody can be there for a week in a kind of accommodation to have this kind of marathon? Is there anything like that? If you choose to be there, for, as long, is there any accommodation arrangement?
Yes. Oh
Okay.
my God. Oh
Okay.
my God, there's accommodation. We're going to show it to you right now. It's one of the
All
things we'll be showing to you shortly.
And you mentioned there's a place that is not clear to me. For those of us in Ikorodu, for instance, does it mean that you have a portion of land whereby we can farm as well or something? You were saying something about. Okay. How do we do that? If you want to have a land for farming?
Yeah, so you partner with us in our existing farming projects. That's how you can, be a part of what we do. Yes.
Okay.
So that's how you can be a part of what we do. Okay, so let me yes. So the video you're watching right now, I hope you can see the screen. Can anybody, can you see something?
Oh, that's lovely. I can see it.
Yeah, the Xtralarge Farms and Resorts.
Wow.
So you're talking about accommodation. You see, can you see the beds, the bedrooms and all that? So it's, yes.
Is it open anytime or there's a specific period for it?
365 days in a year.
Oh, good. All right, that's interesting.
Only that you have to call. We also have a club membership for this one. I'll tell you about that. Only that you have to call because sometimes you may be fully booked and there is no room. But most of the time you will be able to, come in. So the number that we call tonight, just feel free to call that number. I want to come to the resort next week. I want to come so. But if you're just coming for sightseeing, just to come and see any day, anytime, we are open.
Okay. All right. Yes. Thank you very much, madam. Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Okay. So for Ikorodu, please take the contact of our leader in Ikorodu. We have a sales center there as well. 1 minute, please. If Governor Richie is here, please can you help me type a number in the chat area so that if Governor Richie is there, can you please help me type a number in the chat area? Trying to see. Okay. Okay, somebody may want to say it again. Okay. Let me quickly get Governor Richie's number. So for those in Ikorodu, please feel free to call this number. Governor Rachel Oba, she's our head, she's our governor in Ikorodu area. 090 65 88 8523. Once again, 090 65 88 8523. That's Governor Rachel Ogba. So you can see everything at the resort. You have the cinema, you have the games area, you have the swimming pool, you have the waterfall, you have attraction for children, you have conference center, you have fantastic accommodation that can house about 100, 150, 200 people at a time, And most importantly, the next one we are going to right now is that you can also own a house. You can also become a proud house owner in the Xtralarge Resorts. Please watch. celebration. It's just to celebrate you. I'm helping you to celebrate your house as a homeowner in the biggest luxury farm resort in Africa, which is Xtralarge Farms Resorts. And this Sunday, this coming Sunday, the 28th of April 2024, we're going to be having a very big party celebrating you for achieving this landmark and for pioneering with us in establishing a very great business in Nigeria, which is agricultural tourism. So it's not just about agriculture, it's not just about tourism, it's about the fusion of it. So it has never happened anywhere. Now, this video is a VVIP ticket for you to attend. Whether you own a home there already or you intend to own a home there. Alright, so watching this video right now, you don't have a home there yet, you want to be a part of it, just send a message on this WhatsApp and I will help you own a home in just 1 week with as low as 1 million naira startup. Alright, what do you have to do right now? Send a message. I'm invited, I'm interested. We're sending you the Zoom link right away. Make sure you save it. But most importantly, I want you to do me a favor. Invite at least 10 friends. Send this video to at least 10 friends and invite them to this 31 trillion naira untapped gold mine in the African economy, which is agricultural tourism. I'm going to be showing you a lot of hidden secrets of making money in a transgenerational way on Sunday by 8 p.m. Nigeria, 2 p.m. in America, whatever, but just make sure you set it to the time, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 20th of April. It's happening live on Zoom. Please come with your wine and your glasses, and also come with a smile, and if possible, come gloves, alright? And I'm going to be giving out that day about 100 million naira. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to be giving out about 100 million naira on that Sunday to all our participants. You want to be a part of it, you know what to do. Click on the link, share the video, and let's continue to celebrate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Let me hear you. Let me feel you all before I continue. Let me feel you, please. How many people saw that video?
Wonderful.
Xtralarge 100%.
That was good.
I guess the video is good. Hello.
Awesome.
The video is good, but
Fabulous.
actually, I didn't see the housing. I didn't see the construction. I guess the woman is dancing and stuff like that. But I think you should show a fully built house so we can see what your sample or what your model housing is.
Yeah, that was a video advert. We're coming to that. As I'm doing the presentation about the houses now, you will see. So that's a presentation. That was a video advert about what we are doing next week, Sunday. Next week, Sunday is a celebration day where we are celebrating 100 homeowners in the resort. Now, when we talk about the resort, I've told you what brought about the vision and what we intend to do about it, all right? So you can own a house which belongs to you forever and ever in this resort. A video will be coming up right now showing you what the houses look like. We've sent, most people are here tonight, we've also sent it to you on your WhatsApp numbers before, okay? So now, but it's a win-win situation for you. Owning a house in this resort means that you don't just own a house for owning the house sake. You don't just own the house because you want to own a house. You own the house, number one, for your own private use, but number two, for your business. Isn't that fantastic? You own the house for your own private use, and you own it also as a business. All right, 1 minute, please. I'm trying to get the video out so that you can have a look at what exactly the house looks like. So owning a house right now, we've started with the 2-bedroom apartments. We started with the 2-bedroom apartments, and then you can actually own at least a 2-bedroom apartment in that resort. Now, that house costs 40 million naira for luxury finishing, minus furnishing, please, and cost 30 million naira for standard finish. I'm going to tell you the difference between standard and luxury just in a moment. Why is this video hiding? I saw it just now. Apologies, please. Okay, so I think, all right. Okay, so here is the house we're talking about. Just have a look. There is a 2-bedroom apartment. That is the sitting room. Please note that the cost of the house doesn't include the furnitures. You have to get your furnitures differently. That is the guest toilet. You can see there are all Spanish tiles, and this is for the luxury finish. This is the luxury finish at 40 million. It doesn't come with the TV. It doesn't come with a set of chairs, but it comes with the tiles. The walls will be painted like this. Lights will be in there, yes. You can see the dining area. Even for a family of 6, the dining is okay. It's okay for a family of 6. Here we have come to the kitchen. This is the kitchen area. You can see everything you need is there, but it doesn't come with those electronics. If you want to get it with the electronics, that means you have to pay for furnishing. So you can see your fridge, freezer, your microwave, your cooker, your food extractor, your washing machine. Even there's an air conditioner in the kitchen, so that you can be very, very comfortable. So that's the kitchen area. So the house comes with a living room, a dining area, a small studio in the living room where you can maybe as a photo lobby or as a mini office in your sitting room. That is the dining area one more time. It has a guest toilet. It has 2 balconies. It has 2 balconies. So please, you can request for this video. Everyone interested in owning the house, please request for this video. You can send a message right now to +234 for those outside Nigeria, +234 8171 60 60 21. So that's the bedroom. We have 2 bedrooms and they are all en suite. Nobody's sharing any toilet with anybody. All the rooms have their own separate toilets. You can see Spanish tiles on the floor. You know, everything is just fantastic. The bathroom and the toilets, hot and cold water is running. Your comfort is guaranteed. That is, that's the bathroom and that's the toilet. Everything you need for good living is right inside there. That's one of the rooms. And somebody is saying, which one is the master bedroom? We actually built the 2 to be master, so that you don't feel that one is smaller or one is bigger. This is the other bedroom. You can see. That's the second bedroom. And it also comes with its own separate toilet and bath. You can see. So you're not sharing, even your guests in the living room, you're not sharing anything with them. Now, the good news about this house is that you own this house for life. You own this house for life. But when you are not there, you can authorize us to give it out on short let stays to holiday people who are coming to the farm. to the resort. People are coming for holidays. People are coming for trainings. People are coming for their health programs. People are coming for excursions. People are coming for retreats and different things like that. You can see construction is still ongoing massively. You can see this is the estate area. That place over there you're seeing at the back, that's the reception of the resort. You can see. And to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back, you have different farm settlements all around you. Security is top notch. To the glory of God, we've been in farming now for 16 years, and to the glory of God, we have not had any issue with security. Security is top notch. You can see the cattle area there. By the way, that building, you see the cattle, there is another 126 rooms for the guest house for holiday makers coming up right there at the Xtralarge Farms Resorts. In this city you are looking at, that is a farm, is a resort, a university is still coming up there, nursery, primary, and secondary school, because if 400 residents are going to be in this city, we want to provide everything that they need. We've signed up agreement with 2 banks already that are coming to set up their banking institutions right inside this resort. A medical laboratory of world standard is coming there. A world-class hospital is coming in there. We're going to have an helipad whereby for those who don't like to drive or whatever, you come to the Lagos airport or from Cotonou airport, you take another chopper that will bring you straight into the city. We have a golf course coming up there for golf lovers. We have a senior citizens home where we can adequately take care of our elderly ones. Many people are out of Nigeria now, but their parents are back home. There is nobody to take care of them. All those things we have provisions for coming up. Rome was not built in a day, all those things are coming up. You can see how the houses are. You can see this is just the construction. By the time everything is perfect now, you can see, and there are no fences cutting you up and all that, because the whole place is actually fenced. And then another good news is that you who owns a house in this place, you have access to all the amenities, all the infrastructural facilities in the resort. Like you have access to the swimming pool, you have access to the games area, you have access to go on farm tours. You want to do your animal rides, you can go for them. Your children want to play, you don't need to bother your head. You can go to the waterfall. You have access to the restaurant, to the cinema, and all that, as a homeowner. And it's your house, for God's sake. Anytime you want to come there, you are free. However, when you're not there, you can authorize us, as the business is growing, you can authorize us to rent it out to holiday people who are coming there, and the money will be paid straight into your bank account. It's a win-win situation, and that is what we are going to be talking about majorly next week, Sunday. Now, like I said, we have 2-bedroom apartments now already built, and we are still building more. We have 3 bedrooms coming up in about few weeks now, or latest 2-3 months. You will see the 3 bedrooms will be ready. We also have 5-bedroom duplexes coming up there, and we have 10-bedroom villas coming. In fact, for those 10-bedroom villas, they will have their own swimming pool right inside their living room. It's a design that you've never seen before. So, but right now, for the 2 bedrooms that are available and you want to be a part of it, we have it at 40 million. For this particular one you're seeing right now is 40 million naira. If you want it with all the furnishing inside, is plus 14 million, making 54 million. However, we have another class that is not as luxurious as this, the same house, but the finishing is a bit different because of people can't afford 40 million. You can get that one for 30 million naira, and it's still just like this house, but the tiles on the floor are different because those tiles are really, really, really expensive. They are Spanish tiles. So you can have that for 30 million, but it's still the same house. All right. So 30 million for standard, 40 million for luxury. For the furnitures, you can choose to furnish it by yourself. It's not a big deal. It's your house. But if you want us to furnish it on your behalf, Our recommendation is what you have seen here, and it costs 14 million naira. However, if you don't have up to 14 million naira to furnish the house, you can say, okay, is there a way you can help me manage 10 million or 8 million? This is what I can afford. And we look at it together. You go to the marketplace, we show you the price of the things and all that, and you see if it's something, you want to be able to, deal with. Now, the good news is that for those who will be authorizing us to rent out the house on their behalf, as the city is growing every day, and the awareness about the resort is going all over the world, people are coming in. We are giving out this house at minimum 150,000 naira per night. Minimum 150,000 naira per night. Let me give you a typical example. Right now, we're working on getting registered 100,000 holiday club members. Now, when you register to become a holiday club member, you're automatically entitled to 3 free days of holiday at Xtralarge Resorts for registering as a holiday club member. Now, if we have this 100,000 people registered under the holiday club, at our own side of the resort, we only have 50 rooms. If all the 100,000 people get registered, where are we going to put them? So it's already built market we are doing now, extensive work we are doing now. It is the people who own the homes in this resort that we enjoy the most. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to round up shortly so that we can be able to, ask all our questions. And like I said, if you want pictures or videos and more details about these homes, please don't hesitate to send a message, even tonight, tomorrow, to +234 8171 60 60 21 081 71 60 60 21. Now, here is the good news for tonight. Next week, Sunday, we are celebrating 100 people who are going to be the first set of homeowners. I introduced to you our first homeowner in this city. He was the one that spoke during the introduction. And we thank God for quite a number of people also who have joined. Some people have started, some people have almost completed their payments, some people have completed their payments and their houses are ready. Some people are just paying up gradually and all that, but we want to celebrate 100. We only have 400 houses forever in the history of Xtralarge. We're not doing more than 400. And it's massive. It's massive. So, but next week, Sunday, we want to celebrate 100 homeowners in the city. How can you be part of them? Ordinarily, it costs you minimum 10% of the cost of the house for you to show your intention. But because of this promo that we are running right now to celebrate the first anniversary of this resort by the 12th of June, and to celebrate our 100 homeowners next week, Sunday, the 28th of April, we are going to give you an opportunity to start with at least 1 million naira deposit. At least 1 million naira deposit. That's number one. Number two, we are also going to give you an opportunity to be able to spread the payment. You can spread the payment for 6 months. You can spread the payment for 1 year. You can spread the payment for 2 years. Even some people have started begging to spread the payment for 3 years. Just chat me up. We will talk about it. 081 71 60 60 21. I want your name to be part of the people we are going to celebrate next week, Sunday. Guess what? We are going to be scrolling on the screen right there like that. Your certificate of full ownership or part ownership or intending ownership or whatever, next week, Sunday, but we are celebrating at least 100 people. Somebody may even say, I don't have all the 1 million before next week, but at least I want you to know I'm serious. Your application fee for the house is 100,000 naira. We can start with that. Make sure you just chat me. Let's talk about it. I want to celebrate you together with our CEO, together with all the leaders of Xtralarge next week, Sunday at our Zoom party. And that was why you saw that video where I had all the Yoruba attire and I was dancing and rejoicing, because I'm already congratulating you in advance. All right. I need to stop here. There's another package, but I don't want to feed you too much with too much information, you know. But immediately you chat us up today, tomorrow, all through tomorrow, I'll be available to answer anybody's questions. Feel free to call me, feel free to chat, all the numbers that we're giving out, you know, so that we can just start up something with you. Most times when you want to achieve good things, those good things don't want you to achieve them. You are the one that will just take a step of faith. Somebody there is calculating, how am I going to get the 40 million? How am I going to get the 30 million? Start first. You'll be so surprised. I was telling somebody came in also from Facebook during the week, and it was like, yes, I can actually even afford to pay like 10 million right now, but I'm honestly not sure if I'll be able to pay up to 40 million within 1 year. And as we were talking, he was mentioning some of his friends, and I told him, sir, do you know that 10 million you want to pay for the house may even be the only 10 million you will pay? Because all these your friends you're mentioning, they'll be interested, this. Invite them to a Zoom meeting. You're earning a commission for telling somebody about this offer. You're earning. Before you know it, the commission you earn on all of them may even pay up the balance for your own house. So amazing opportunities are here for those who want to open their eyes and see what we are talking about. I'm going to open up the lines right now for questions and answers, but next week, Sunday, is a great day. I'm going to be practically giving out, on behalf of all of us at Xtralarge Farms, I'm dashing out 100 million naira next week, Sunday. Yes, I'm dashing out 100 million naira next week, Sunday, in that Zoom meeting for those who are purchasing these houses, who are partnering with us in promoting agricultural tourism. Don't forget, owning the house is for yourself. Owning the house is also for promoting Nigeria and agriculture and tourism in Nigeria. Owning the house is also partnering with us to help make accommodation available for people who will be coming to this city to be a part of this great dream. How many people are excited? Let me hear you, please. I want to hear everybody. I need to hear you. I need to hear you. I need to hear you, please. I need to hear you, please.
Yes, so we are excited,
Yes.
MD.
I'm
Morning.
excited, madam.
Yes, excited, oh, MD. Hey. Wow.
Thank you.
Interested, oh.
I have a couple of questions for you.
I wish to be
We
part
are
of them.
excited, ma.
I wish to be
Morning. Morning,
Thank you for
morning.
the present. Thank you, everybody. So something you're going to do for me next week, Sunday, don't forget, we must have at least 500 participants on this Zoom meeting in a Zoom party. Come with your wine, come with your preferity and everything. You will see me. That Zoom meeting next week, I'm coming with my gele and looking all glams because we are celebrating 100 homeowners, but I want you to be part of them. And please make sure you invite at least 5 people to that meeting. And honestly, I'm giving out 100. To be honest with you, you know I don't joke with it. 3 weeks ago, I gave out over 15 million here. No, sorry, I gave out 1 million. Sorry, I gave out 1 million to about 15 people. That was like 3 weeks ago. So when I say something, I mean it. I don't joke about it. We are giving out 100 million naira next week, Sunday, to a lot of people who are coming in. Some people would have one part of the money during the week. So you need to start sending me messages right now. You know your friends somewhere, Nigeria, abroad, wherever, send them the Zoom link. The Zoom link is going to get to you by tomorrow. Start sharing it and send them reminders. The video we are going to attach with it, send them the videos. Let them know the great things that are happening in Nigeria. God bless you all. Let me stop now. We have just 18 minutes to the end of the program, so you can ask your questions. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, madam.
All right. Please permit me to call the names as I'm seeing them on the screen, please. Sorry. Okay, thank you. So we have Shegun Ogumoroti. Good evening, sir. Please, you have the floor. All right.
Yeah, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, somebody just called Chego. Somebody said Chego Ogumoroti earlier, and he said it's from Ikorodu. He said it's from Ikorodu. That's not me.
I was surprised. That's
That's
not
not
you.
me. I'm in Canada.
Yes, I know. When I heard that name, hello, sir. When I heard that name, because I know I was one that attended to you like 4 days ago, you heard it on Facebook. You came and you read the same day. So I wanted to even say, oh, congratulations. Then when he said it's from Ikorodu, I'm like, oh, wow, this is somebody else. So you see, it's a world.
Because I've never heard anybody bearing that same name with me.
Wow. Mr.
I was surprised.
Shegu from Ikorodu, please, can you raise your hand? Your brother is here. Your long lost brother is here.
Because I was thinking that anything can happen in Nigeria, or maybe they're trying to, somebody is using my name.
No, that's his own name.
No, I'm only jiving. Excuse me, ma, I'm very interested as per the farming whatever.
Okay.
What are the terms of owning a farm in your place?
Okay, so right now I didn't talk about farm ownership tonight because that offer is not available right now.
Okay.
Yes, that offer is available right now, but you have my number already. You have all our numbers. Just keep in touch. Coming up very soon. So the one we are focusing on at the moment is the resort. And then I also like a few packages you can also venture into in farming. If you're interested in that, please send me a message that you're interested in a farming project, and we will send you, something about that information tomorrow. Then we talk about it very well by God's grace.
Okay, no problem. Then again, I wanted to ask about the what are the commission if somebody I stayed in I'm in Canada right now, and I was living in Atlanta before, and I also stayed in London, so I know a lot of people.
Okay.
That can basically afford this. Most of my friends are in London, so they can basically afford such things. So what is the commission that will be rendered to me for linking up?
Okay, so let me tell you, we have various commissions for different, opportunities. So for the home ownership, you have 3% flat on the cost of the house as your own referral commission. If somebody joins a holiday club through you, you have 10% club commission fees. Holiday club, I didn't even talk about that tonight at all. To be a member of the holiday club is 150,000, that you are a member for life. And you have complimentary holiday for 3 days in the first year. And subsequently after, you have discounted rates to come on holidays at the city. If you refer somebody for that, you earn 10%. If you refer somebody to buy the house, you earn 3%. If you refer somebody to just come for holiday, even without buying anything or whatever, they just came for a tour, they came for their retreat, they came for holiday, whatever, you also earn between 5 to 7%, for the food club, even that small 15,000 naira food club package for people to have access to good quality food, that 15,000 is going to multiply into 1 million food free, 1 million cash, 1 plot of land, and a 3-bedroom bungalow. That's another thing entirely. So we have a very robust compensation and appreciation package for anybody that refers people to whatever, anything that we are doing at Xtralarge. But because it's so wide, so we will send you more details. I can see you're already a member, so we will send you more details. There's some videos. And I also want to encourage everybody, take your time at your convenience, at your leisure. Go to Xtralarge Farms TV on YouTube. Xtralarge Farms TV is a channel on YouTube. We have a lot of resources talking about everything we do at Xtralarge, and you'll be able to have full understanding. But if you need to still speak with us, you have our numbers. All the numbers I called out tonight, just call us or send us a message. I need more information about this, and we will, let you know. But Mr. Shegu, I want to celebrate you as a homeowner next week, Sunday. And bring those your friends. You will be so surprised. I want to really work with you to own a house without paying for your house. Yeah, Tunkosa.
I'm already started.
I want you to be my success story in that regard, that you own the house in Xtralarge Resorts without paying for the house, that you got the house through referral commissions. I want you to break that record. So we're going to work together, sir. Tomorrow, let's talk. We'll see how we can do something together, and your 40 million naira is going to come from referrals by the special grace of God. Congratulations.
I'm all yours. Thank you very much.
Celebrate you as one of the 100 homeowners of next.
Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Next,
yeah, I've already started refining friends, both from America and London.
Don't
but
worry,
then I don't know what is in for me.
Yeah. So now you know. So now you know.
No problem. But how do you know that from me?
There's a website. There's a website. So whenever anybody wants to register, you want to buy a house, you want to be a member, you want to do anything, you have our website, and it will ask you for your sponsor or referral. You understand? So any of all those people now, they have to put your name there. Like all the people that are going to chat us, see, refer them back. Sorry, what's the name of the person that shared this meeting with you tonight? You understand? And then we can be able to put them all together. That's how we do it. So everything is automated. Yes, it's automated on the system.
Yeah. Sorry again. I want you to kindly put the link for the YouTube whatever on your, so we can I can have it and watch it at my leisure time.
Okay. Xtralarge Farms TV. That's just it on YouTube. Xtralarge TV. Yes.
Xtralarge TV. Okay.
Xtralarge, yes. It's just a channel on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations in advance. All right.
Thank you.
Also, yes, sir. I have Mr. Adekunle Lukman. Okay, please unmute yourself. You have just 1 minute. Mr. Adekunle Lukman, are you there?
Yes, thank you very much, Madam, for the wonderful presentation again.
Bless you, sir.
Like I mentioned, I got to know about this through your engagement with Kola Olotu. I want to know if you have any office in Abuja. I'm based in Abuja. And when you are mentioning some locations, I think I had an issue with my internet that time. So I would like to know if you have an office in Abuja. Then I also, in order not to waste time, I think I will shut you up. I've dropped a message for you already about the registration stuff. And I will go to the YouTube as well and check on that thing. But I would like to know if you have an office in Abuja.
Presently, we do not have an office in Abuja, but we have a sales center owned by a member. So what you're going to do, just send me that message that you want the address of that Abuja center. So we'll send it to you in case you need products, but our own major office in Abuja for now is not open. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Titi Adekunle, please can you unmute yourself? Titi Adekunle, please can you unmute yourself? And other people, if you have questions, you can start posting your questions in the chat area so that we can, you know, still see.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. You're welcome.
Yeah, well done, Ma. We enjoyed your presentation.
Yes,
sorry, I want to confirm, what's the duration of the completion of the house?
Okay.
The duration, yes.
Oh, thank you. So
then let me ask the second question. I can take the two together. Then, please, Ma, for the marathon, after the 8 days completion, I just want to suggest, I don't know, can you do like a food diet package? I'm just suggesting, no, I don't know. Probably maybe after the completion of the marathon, maybe what we can start eating, because I know we can't abstain totally from all those don'ts for you know, understand? So yes. I'm like, maybe if you can have like a diet package after the marathon, what you can start eating after the marathon.
Okay, no problem. No problem. We'll work on that. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll definitely.
Right. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So then for the house, so it's 6 months. Just in 6 months, you're ready. In 6 months, you're ready.
Wow.
Yeah. In 6 months, you're
all right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So, who else has a question? Kamar. Mr. Kamar, your hand is raised. Please feel free and unmute yourself. Mr. Kamar. I want you all to make a pledge that you are going to invite, personally call up, remind, send messages and whatever to at least 5 people to join us for that Zoom party next week, Sunday, as we celebrate our 100 homeowners. And don't forget, there's 100 million naira to be given away next week, and you might just be one of the lucky winners. Mr. Kamar, you're here. Please feel free.
Yes, I'm with you. Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you so much.
Good everyone. My name is Kamarin Adegbola. I'm on the Zoom with my wife. She's there too.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. We're just joining. I want to ask the first question. Will there be turkeys on the edge? Like, will there be worshiping area? Like,
would there be worship centers? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Would there be worship centers?
Yes.
Is that what you mean? So there's going to be a dedicated worship area. There's going to be a dedicated worship area for both Christians and Muslims, because we do not want anybody to end up turning their house to a worship center, and you are in your house, somebody is making noise for prayer, So there's going to be a dedicated, we all know how it operates abroad. That is exactly how we want to run that. So there'll be a dedicated area where, people can go to have their service, maybe on Friday for Jumat, on Sunday for Christians, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah,
thank
another one, please. I saw the floor of the house, the floor of the compound. Is that how it's going to be, or how is it going
to
be?
No, construction is still ongoing now. So everything is going to be tarred. The whole estate will be tarred. Then there will be a little demarcation fence so that nobody can just stroll into your house anyhow. As a matter of fact, if any guest is coming to your house, they have to pass through 2 gates, the major resort gates and then the estate gates, and they'll call you. Hello, sir. Are you expecting so person before anybody can gain access to your house? Plus, everywhere is going to be CCTV monitored, and in your own house, you also have an equipment that you can use to monitor who goes in and comes out of your house, even if you are not in Nigeria. Yes. Yes.
So we've not gotten the account number to pay to.
Okay, please, can you just chat me right now on 081 71 60 60 21.
21. Okay.
Yes, sir. And I take it that I'm congratulating you in advance as one of the people we're celebrating next week Sunday. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let me tell you, anybody that signs up for this house between now and next week Sunday, you have already won something. You have already, see you. Come on. See you. Anybody that is part of the 100 people who are celebrating next week Sunday, you have already won something.
Actually, we are giving you something very, very important, like your housewarming. We'll take care of your housewarming when you want to warm the house.
Yay.
That's number one. And you know how it is in Xtralarge. We don't give low quality things. We always give high quality things.
Yes.
And so if you're anyone that signs up between now
and next week Sunday, something big is coming.
Something very big.
All right, Daddy, I share.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everybody. Please, I'm not going to sleep because of you. Just start chatting me right now. 081 71606021. Some of you may request for video tours of the resort. We're going to take you on video. We will show you around. Some of you may want to speak with me directly. You may want to speak, whatever. We can arrange meetings. You want to send a family member over for people who are out of the country. You want your relative to come and see the place. You can also do that. Did I remember to tell you that the resort is so strategically positioned in location? Is like you have a country, a house in two countries, because it's actually 2 hours from the Lagos airport, from the Muritala Mohammed airport, without traffic. About 1 hour, 45 or 50 minutes, max 2 hours. If with traffic, maybe 2 hours, 30 minutes or 3 hours, if with traffic, all right? But this same location is 1 hour, 28 minutes from the Cotonou airport. Meaning, for those of you in the diaspora, you can choose to fly in and come in through Cotonou, and Xtralarge will provide comfortable vehicle to come and pick you from the airport, whether you're landing in Lagos or you're landing in Cotonou. We will come and pick you from the airport, ensure that you're well taken care of, your security is guaranteed, and you are just coming and, chilling in your house. Okay, we have Madam Ruth Irabo. You have 1 minute, please. We have to round up now. Thank you. You have the floor, Ruth Irabo. Are you there, ma? You're not there. This person, 4800217. Please, next time, kindly name yourself before you enter the meeting. We don't really allow unknown names. 4800217. Can you come? Please, I've unmuted you. I've unmuted you, please. Can you talk? Hello? Oh. Okoro Bernardine is next. Okoro Bernardine, you have the floor.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thanks very much for this wonderful package.
Thank you so much.
I heard about this Xtralarge when we were doing the earliest market around March for that marathon, but I missed it. I couldn't get products. Then I also learned from the person that introduced me that you have a package for extra token. I looked so, I didn't hear you mention it. I asked the person, is it real that you person will be earning daily, earning this was? It doesn't look real. He told me that it's not real. So he advised me to join this Zoom meeting this evening. That's why I really joined, to really know more about this. And you didn't really mention.
Yeah, because I told you there are 23 ways of earning in Xtralarge, extra token. I would never have been able to mention all the 3 ways tonight. It's not possible. So that's why we focus on certain things. Another day we may choose to focus on different opportunities, and that one may take us another 1 hour. So we can't always talk about, but if you have the number, you can chat us. Take our time.
Okay then. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
So for the benefit of those hearing about that one, first time, Extra Token is our own personal digital currency at Xtralarge. Is our own currency within the Xtralarge family. You buy one for 50,000 naira, and it earns 25 naira for you on a daily basis, including Saturdays and Sundays. It's towards the promotion of healthy foods, and also towards promotion of more accommodation facilities and promotion of tourism at the Xtralarge Agri-Tech City. One of it costs 50,000 naira, and it earns for you 25 naira on a daily basis. You can have one, you can have 10, you can have 100, you can have as many as you want. Very, very soon, it's going to be the only transactional currency within Xtralarge Resorts. That's if you want to buy anything, you want to pay for anything within the resort, you need to have your token. We're getting there very, very soon. We are not there yet. So for those who are buying it now, congratulations to them. You need more information about that. Don't forget the 2 numbers I called tonight, 08171 60 60 21 and 070 8849 6478. As we are rounding up now, I need at least 30 people who are going to promise me to invite minimum 5 people to this Zoom party we're having next week Sunday. And I also want at least 20 people are going to chat me tonight about how to be one of the people to be celebrated next Sunday as homeowner. And don't forget, these numbers are going to be open all through the week so that everybody who wants to become a homeowner before Sunday can talk about, finish all the paperwork and everything, and just come and celebrate on Sunday. Last but not least, I must never forget this one. May 1st, today is 21st, yeah. So it's just about 9 days to go. May 1st is the Workers' Day, is the celebration day for all workers. And we have a very powerful summit coming up in the city of Lagos. We call it the Agri-Tourism Wealth Summit. So it's a day where we're talking about how to create transgenerational wealth through agriculture, health, food, and tourism. As a worker, as a career person, as a business person, you're looking for extra sources of income. You're looking for real, legitimate, long-lasting, reliable, peaceful sources of making good money and living healthy. We are going to be talking about that on at the summit in Lagos, Agidi Ikeja in Lagos on Wednesday, the 1st of May. It's a big celebration. It's an annual thing we do at Xtralarge, and you don't want to miss it. So for all of us who are in Lagos, make sure that you be a part of that. But it's free to attend, but you need to send a message to this number I'm calling right now, 070 8849 6478. The videos will be out by tomorrow. Just send a message to that number, say May 1st Summit, and you will be given a free seat reservation at the city. It's a summit you have never, something that is going to change your mindset forever. That when others are saying there's no money, you will just be picking yours in abundance. You know, there are opportunities. You only need to open your eyes to see them and begin to operate in them. Abundance is everywhere. Everywhere you have lack, there's always abundance. Just like everywhere you have darkness, you have light. So for everywhere there is lack, there is abundance. For everywhere there is scarcity, there is abundance. We want to open your eyes to see that abundance that is flowing in the economy of Nigeria through agriculture, through health, through tourism with Xtralarge Farms, and the admission is free. May 1st, Wednesday, that's Upper Wednesday in the city of Lagos. You'll be hearing us all over radio all through this week. All major radio stations in Lagos, all major TV stations in Lagos, channels, AIT, TVC, Max FM, Raypa, Fresh IG, Rainbow, and so on and so forth. We'll also be sharing some information in the WhatsApp groups so you can, follow us on all those channels, and most importantly, be there if you're in Lagos, and also make sure you invite somebody. But before that, next week Sunday is a must. If you never attend any other Zoom meeting again in Xtralarge, make sure you don't miss next week Sundays. That's number one. And make sure that you invite somebody. For those who are joining us for this marathon starting on the 28th, which is next week Sunday, or the upper Sunday, or somebody has a particular health challenge, you want me to talk about it, I do this willingly. I do not charge for that. You just want us to rub minds and see how your health can be better. Feel free to chat me also on 08171 60 60 21. You want to invite us to a larger platform, you want to invite us for a conference, you want us to come and speak in your church, in your mosque, in your community, at a conference, whatever, feel free to also, get across to us, and then you will see how it happens. We really need to close now, to be honest, but I feel like taking just one last question. We need to close now. Maybe I should just check the chat area to see if we have. Okay, it says I will try and invite 5 people, including myself, if the link is open to me at all. The link is open. The link is open. The number to chat once again. Ooh, okay, so let's do it like this. So this is 10:08. We are closing in the next 2 minutes, and I'll be available for another 1 hour. You want to speak with me tonight? You want us to talk now about all of those things we've mentioned? I'm available for the next 1 hour. Hit me up right away. The hot number 08171 60 60 21. 08171 60 60 21. You can see how fast our time has been sent to everybody. I will just unmute every one of us now to just, greet ourselves and call it a day. We really need to be out of here. Available.
Very much.
I know. I'm sorry. Could you please take my call?
Yes, please.
I have been attempting to reach out to you over a week now. We kept sending time. I never was able to do that. I didn't have much information. I would really like to talk with you so I know actually what I'm getting into, how to move forward.
So please hit me up now, WhatsApp. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, hit me now on WhatsApp. I'm typing the number in that area right now. 234. Please, yeah.
Hello.
1 minute. 334.
Oh no. I'm wearing this skinny
Right now. Chat me right now, please. We also want to say a very big thank you to our guest for today in the person of Galicia's first landlord at Agritech City, our dear daddy ambassador. Thank you so much. We cannot end this meeting now without acknowledging the presence of our dear leaders, governors and ambassadors of Xtralarge Farms, home and abroad. We really do appreciate you. Thank you for sparing our time to be with us. To all our people, all our friends who just joined us for the first time tonight, we want to say a very big thank you. To our very patient and very caring and loving chairman, CEO, who has been behind the camera and giving me all the support, all the moral support and encouragement I need in this world. I say God bless you, sir. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. I'm now on WhatsApp. Feel free, hit me up right now, and let's talk about doing business and celebrating you by next week, Sunday. God bless you all. Invite somebody next week, please. Invite somebody. Thank you, and thank you. God bless you. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Thank you
Good
very
night.
much.
Thank you
Good
so much. I
evening.
appreciate it.
This is my bread. Bye-bye.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
ma'am. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God
God bless
bless you next week.
God bless you.